Okay, so reverse dieting. This is the most important part of a diet, okay? People don't want to do it. When people get to the end of a fat loss phase, they are done. How many people do we know that lost loads of weight in the past? Oh, I lost all this weight, I did this, I dropped this weight, then I came back up. Anybody that goes on a diet tends to lose weight. The success rate of losing body fat on a diet is very high. The issue is keeping it long term. The goal of a fat loss phase is to keep the weight off. There is no point losing weight if you're just going to put it back on afterwards, okay? So I've made an awesome drawing here, which took me about 3 seconds, okay, going over this stuff. Now, here we have our male or female in a fat loss phase, okay? So we have a 12-week fat loss phase, a 6-week reverse diet phase. Just want to say it, I would like this to be a little bit longer, but I'm just being realistic with what people are going to do. If you're going to put yourself through 12 weeks of dieting, training, cardio, you have to understand that this is the most important part, okay? Without this, you're probably going to end up at your start weight. Let's say we have, on my awesome board here, so-and-so in their fat loss phase. Week 1 to 4, 1,800 calories, 60 minutes of cardio. That could be 3 20-minute sessions a week. That could be 6 10-minute sessions a week. That could be 2 30-minute sessions a week. Who cares? It is 60 minutes of cardio overall. Week 5 to 8, the second phase, we're going to go 1,600 calories, a 200 calorie decrease, 80 minutes of cardio. That might be 4 20 minutes of cardio, whatever floats your boat, okay? Then in the final phase of this fat loss phase, we're going 1,400 calories, another 200 calorie drop, 100 minutes of cardio, maybe 5 20-minute sessions, whatever. Let's say this person's gone from 85 kilos to 80 kilos to 77 kilos, okay? So let's just say they start at 80 kilos, they get down to 75 kilos, and they finish, let's call it 73 kg. They are a very happy 73 kilos at the end of their 12-week fat loss phase. Now, I'm sure this person didn't do this for no reason. They did this so they could stay there, because I would rather somebody lost half a kilo a week for 12 weeks and only lost 6 kilos than someone that shot down this quick to then shoot back up, and 12 weeks later, they're back at 80 kilos, because they're going to probably have a worse physique then, which I'll get into. We then start our reverse diet phase. So we finish our diet on low calories, high cardio, 73 kilos. The reverse diet phase. For the first 2 weeks, we're going to bump calories up to 1,600 and keep cardio the same. Not a massive decrease, as you can imagine, okay? Why? We're just trying to give the body a chance to catch up. So we're going from a deficit to a deficit, really. Now, some people will take you straight up to maintenance straight away. That's more for people who are doing competing, people that are very, very lean. If you're just the average Joe, when we finish this fat loss phase, if I take you from 1,400 calories to 1,600 calories, I'm giving you more food, an extra snack, more carbohydrates. You're going to feel like you've had an increase in calories, which you have, and that's going to be great. But technically, with the cardio, you're still in a deficit. So my goal, really, after these 2 weeks, is to still kind of have you here at 73 kilos. Some people are hyper-responsive. Hey, they might drop down to 70, 72 kilos. If that's you, then you could probably get away with, on week 2, increasing a little bit more. Maybe instead of going 1,800 in week 2, you'll go 2,000 in week 2. If you're somebody that is staying at 73 kilos and you're happy, week 2 to week 4, we can maybe go 1,800 calories and then drop our cardio down a little bit. We don't just stop cardio. The amount of people that go in shape for a holiday and then go away for a month and just drink alcohol and stop training, and they just don't understand why they gain fat. You were on 1,400 calories, and then you went away and you're eating 2,500 calories a day. Your cardio went from 100 minutes to 0. Your alcohol went from 0 to drinking 5 times a week. Your training went from 3 times a week to 0. You're going way past there. Anyway, another rant. So we're being conservative just for this video. I'm just trying to give you kind of an idea of how it works, okay? Quick side note, if you're working with a coach and they're talking to you about how they're going to get you lean, they're going to get you in the best shape ever, and they don't mention this phase, then I would recommend getting a new coach. As coaches, we need to have aftercare for our clients. We have to tell them about this. Very important. And it also, yeah, I'm not even going to go into that. Right, so 1,800 calories, 80 minutes of cardio. Still quite a fair bit of cardio, but we've had a 400 calorie increase. There's a good chance you're going to still be here. You know what? If you're a male as well, or even female, you're probably going to look a whole lot better at week 4. So that's 16 weeks into the diet, because this is still part of the diet. At week 16, at the end of this phase, when you've had more food going through your system, probably in the form of carbohydrates, slightly less cardio, you're probably going to have filled out, look better, still be just as lean, if not leaner, be stronger. And it's just so beneficial to do this. And then we'd go week 4 to 6, we'd bump up to 2,000 calories. Let's call that maintenance. So if 1,800 was the start of this person's fat loss phase, it's fair to say that that is under his maintenance. So just for this video, we're going to call 2,000 calories this person's maintenance, yeah? 2,000 calories, we dip cardio down to 60 minutes, 3 20-minute sessions a week. This person is now at 2,000 calories, let's say 3 training sessions, 3 cardio sessions at 20 minutes per session. This is a very sustainable lifestyle for the average Joe. Obviously, if you're a 90 kilo man and you're huge, this is different. If you're a normal size female, 75, 80 kilo guy, you can probably live your life like this. And I guarantee you, this person's still going to be hovering around the 73 to 75 range. They are going to increase their calories, decrease their cardio, maintained their levels of body fat. If this person now, after 6 weeks, goes on holiday, they are in a much better position than if this person went on holiday, because their body is used to turning over more food. They've got probably more muscle by now, more energy, less hunger. This person is right at the end of their diet and is hungry, is fatigued, is ready to just call it quits. If this person was able to stick it out for 6 more weeks, and then they go away, they're going to gain way less body fat. They're going to feel better and they're going to eat less food. The goal of a fat loss phase isn't to get lean, it is to stay lean. Try and get here. This can be 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 9 weeks. You could go week 6 to week 8, take it to 2,200 calories. You could then slowly move this into a surplus. If you're very, very, very lean, you might have started this at 2,000 and gone 2,000, 2,200, 2,400. There's many different ways to do it. I'm just showing you this just to kind of educate you, because the amount of people that do a fat loss phase and then gain all the weight back because they don't get taken through this, coaches should be ashamed of themselves. Right, things to note, important. Your metabolism at the end of this 12 weeks isn't quite what it was, okay? There tends to be a slight decrease in your metabolism. Your body is not getting much food in, cardio is very high, and there tends to be an increase in hunger, okay? So it's very important that we kind of restore that metabolic rate, or let your metabolism kind of catch up to the calories. If we make the jump from 1,400 straight to 2,000 at the first week, then your body might not be ready for it, and you might have a quick jump up to 75, 76 kilos. And if you've worked really hard to get down from 80, that can really wreck with your head, and you see kind of these spirals and people just lose it and they fall off track, and before you know it, they're back here again. One thing we need to think about as well is a lot of people, when they get to the end of their fat loss phase, adherence drops a little bit. Anybody that's done one of these before, like me, you know, you get to the end of your 12 weeks and you just think, oh, I'm done. 1,600 calories, it's still not much food. I just want to eat. I just want to go out and enjoy themselves. You need to be very careful. Your body is very prone to gaining fat during this phase or after this phase when you've starved it down here, okay? And like I said, the goal is long-term fat loss. Long-term fat loss, okay? The reverse diet for me is just as important as the fat loss phase, if not more important. Any coach should be able to take you through this. So, and these numbers are just for this board. Everything's different. It's all dependent on who you are. Women, men, everything's different. But the goal is to decrease cardio, but still keep it in, because we should all be doing it. You should all be weight training a few times a week anyway. And then the goal is obviously to bring your calories back up to slightly above where they were, maintenance, let's call this maintenance, while still holding this 73 kilo finish weight, whatever weight you may finish at. This person, if they get to week 6 and they're still 73 kilos, they are laughing. They're going to be able to sustain this. It puts them in a great position to build muscle or just maintain a leaner physique. We have to get rid of the yo-yo up and down dieting. Again, here's another thing while we're here. Week 1 to week 4. If this person starts at 1,200 calories and 100 minutes of cardio, they're never getting here. What are you going to end on? 600 calories and 200 minutes of cardio. You are falling off here. It's never going to work. Start slow, slowly decrease calories, slowly increase output, and then reverse yourself out.